prosecutor's office.
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and the traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department. Huh. I've only been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that?
Sonic the Hedgehog. Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that?
Wait, I know. This is the blue badger. This is the blue badger. Oh, wait, I know. This is the blue badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Well, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, this does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the blue badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the blue badger. Oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
Hey, pal, what are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Genshu. Specifically, why were you dancing over there?
What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem too busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I read your mind, you know.
I was wondering about that.
What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dances until the batteries die.
Poor blue badger. Fitted until it danced to the drops.
What?
She doesn't understand this English language very well.
Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy.
I'm sure they're not statues, too.
He must be a detective. And then I said, oh.
And then I said, hey, you do that with your suit when you get cold, buddy.
Angel Star?
Is that the punch lady? That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't a salute, and I guess he was wiping his tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair.
I'm really confused right now, pal. I will give you one word of advice. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutors confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to prosecutor's office and killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was fake?
Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little Italian girl, I think German, British, why is she so peeved at me?
She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Whoa! The chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just to please investigate this case carefully, Okay, scientifically.
Yes, sir. What kind of drug are you doing? By the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Oh.
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Nothing, really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time?
What do you mean, this time?
Then what happened? Only things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We've never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranking people are allowed into criminal affairs right now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of ye?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So, anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal.
Hurry up, have your time.
An officer marshal was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know the marshal guy.
A patrolman in charge of a crime scene. It's unheard of, pal.
How in the world can that blue thing...
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh?
What are you saying?
How in the world is that blue thing going to be related to anything in the trial?
You'd be surprised. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I didn't mean... I mean, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have been, someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The jar and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Oh, Mr. Hedgeworth, what could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
As a detective, I have to keep my mouth shut on that one. I know better than go blabbing about things I don't understand.
Made it.
What's that got to do with anything, pal?
No, I wouldn't want you to do that either.
Good. Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car, stabbed.
Did they change how, like, the presenting stuff works?
What do you mean?
Because, like, he talked about the car and the knife and all that, or the parking stub and the knife and all that in one thing.
Oh.
The old game always had either individual dialogue or the person didn't know anything about it.
I think they can just do little things like that.
The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine, right now, behind us are doors. The police drama is in action.
Somehow, the thought fails to excite me.
I don't like this place. It's too hard to control. Mr. Wright, you know how to control cars are painted in the black and white.
No idea why.
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
Panda?
Panda.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
Panda. I like pandas. I saw a patrol car and it came to me because it looks like a panda. We had just been to the zoo.
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at the zoo?
I hate zebras. I want them all to die.
I don't know what to do with you.
I have to walk around aimlessly to all the places he's been.
Are you sure you exhausted all the dialogue with Gumshoe? I guess you did.
Present,
Trophy, maybe?
no, present the ID, maybe.
Detective Gumshoe, what did you tell me about this?
Huh? Why are you so nasally? This is a detective's ID card, pal. You can't just keep that. You have to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
What did you?
Whoa, now I remember. Bruce Goodman. He's the victim.
That's what I thought.
Can you tell us some more, Detective Gumshoe?
Now I have new dialogue.
So this ID card belonged to the victim.
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's a little strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where it found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transferal for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfer, Mr. Edgeworth mentioned it too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say, but word is the chief prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot.
I'm not confessing as much.
Present him the trophy.
What? What did he possibly have to say about a trophy?
Who knows?
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
Congratulations.
I was wondering, what is the reward of Sword Shield? Why is it broken?
I don't understand what you're saying, pal. But there's a reason it's broken. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently, he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers at the prosecutor's office.
Naysayers must be because of the rumors.
He's in a tough spot again.
Again?
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent.
Listen, pal, there've always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there's always been whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
But there's no evidence of this time.
Why'd they have to give that gumshoe so much dialogue? It's killing my throat. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took the case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing it for all of us. And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you.
Why are you handling this case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is. What is his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall? Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer from West L.A.
For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easy for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and nobody will look at you twice, pal.
Why'd she just laugh?
He's a jolly old soul.
February 22nd, prosecutor's office in the red parking lot.
Looks like the investigation is still going.
Who's this?
I think it's you.
What do you mean, me? Oh. After getting back to your shop.
Can't remember his cowboy voice. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps.
I'll see you in my dreams tonight, then, baby. Oh, you stay here. Hello. Why, surprise, look, did I not mention? I got a boyfriend in Grandma Fairs, too.
What happened to the security guard?
Bye-bye.
Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime, a cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment.
He's asleep.
Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest? Whoops.
Hey, look here, looks like something's been crossed out.
Maybe it was a letter or something to Detective Gumshoe.
Let's see. A new bonus, $20. I think a couple zeros are missing there.
No, that sounds about right. At least that's at least in the detective's case.
Maybe I shall rethink my career as an investigator.
Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go straight to the spittoon.
It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe? That old cow dog. He holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says invitation.
Yeah, I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries. This proves it's Detective Gumshoe. Better than a blood test. Guess I'd better let you in then.
Thank you, Marshal Officer.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Wait a second. Isn't the crime scene supposed to be hindered by the detective hire?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Not to see if police investigations are settling by land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you see?
I say I won't be needing this anymore.
Why did he crumple and discard it?
Because it's useless.
Like the new
Just set it
dialogue.
down.
And always get rid of the old one. Officer Marshall, did you tell us more about the victim?
Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman, he was a detective, right?
This is the same dialogue or different?
Well, aren't you a fast dog you there now? Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. Smiling Madonna told me the tale.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stab to the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Nothing in the common.
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't particularly a gifted detective. That's one reason why I didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems, like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective.
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas. I was one of them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth.
Oh, really? Now he tells me.
But you're a patrolman now. See, he can change your particular crime scene.
I think I understood what you're trying to say. Nothing gets by you, Bambina.
So why are you in charge?
No reason. We're just short on hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
thought, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog that can't find his tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he doesn't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe kicked out of investigation?
Edgeworth kicked him out?
Chief of police kicked him out
Oh,
for hanging around with Edgeworth.
I see.
Let's try to examine this thing again. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belonged to the victim, but I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out?
Did he almost fall for a second?
Right, let's check it out.
See a spider on the wall. I want you to check it out. What is happening? Did you control that?
No.
Oh,
Hellstall is taking over.
it's a weed remote strap. Meanwhile, a boring story.
What's wrong with it? Everyone has different tastes, you know.
Here, check out mine. It's a pink princess strip. These are hard to come by, you know.
I see this series is as popular as ever with the kids.
Was that wait, the blue thing? This phone's still on the radio screen.
Radio?
Redial, I mean. Don't you know?
Redial?
Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you may have received. You just press the play button to display the last number you called.
She's a little old English lady.
She's definitely more English now.
Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know things like...
He says he knows redial, but he can't even say it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I was confused. I thought the whole conversation was he didn't know what it was.
It's just, you never know with people from your generation. You're too old.
Whatever. Let's check out this phone.
I don't like old people.
Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self, if the defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes the button. Beep!
Hey, that song! I know that!
Hey, what's going on over here?
Oh, sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that phone there, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over here.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
Guy.
Sky.
What? That's my sister's.
Yeah, she apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that, I'm sorry, that was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. The wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you up for that in Texas, partner.
I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Still looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place at the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Caught electric cord that screams with him in the burn.
You can really tell how much the voice changed. Yeah, prosecutors did the big bucks. B block is through there. That's where the visitors park.
I can see the Dutch line cut over the foot in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design on that door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak.
That's kinda weird. Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think too deeply about it and you'll be fine.
No, I think you're creepy.
Oh, I think you're creepy.
What's this? It looks like a note of some sort.
Look, something's written on it.
You're right. Let's see. It's S7S. Sits S. Sits. 6 7 S 12/2.
Morpheus. Had too much to drink that one.
There's a name written on the name of Bud Goodman.
Does that really just sound like the Swedish chef now?
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed.
Well, see, that a mirror, Mr. Wright.
How am I supposed to know what you just said?
Not to sell for the tuck the reasoning go to Edgeworth, not right.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either.
So, there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
Why does your accent? That's correct, but there's a gold mine of evidence against her. And the prospect of tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall.
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister were like...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about?
I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office.
Dry wind or ill will. Someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranging testimonies. You mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But the rumours are just the rumours, aren't they? These are the prosecutors we're talking about evidence and everything against to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina, Chief Prospector Lana Sky.
What, my sister?
Edgeworth couldn't rustle all them cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Was that why Detective Jumpshoe was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was the closest to Edgeworth?
So how well are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's not a criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yeah?
I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? The popular TV show for kids. The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like maybe I still don't know everything that went on here.
To be continued. Next time on It's a Dirty!